Hello everyone, I'm Greg Luke, thank you for joining me, and welcome back to episode 336 of Factorio with the C-Block mod, where we are working on some new aluminium smelting because I got annoyed with the old setup. And between episodes, I just finally remembered to get a new loader mod, so we can actually get purple loaders. And we should really start researching this, so we can get there. We should also start making them then. So we can research all the way up to purple, which is our current level anyway, so that's good. Can we fit this in anywhere here? Don't want these ever. Or those. But we don't really have the space, no. So what do these require? First of all, gray ones, gray stuff. That makes sense, except for burner inserters. I haven't done that before, I don't think. Yellows are easy, red easy, blue easy. We just need better inserters, it looks like. As we are not currently making higher tier than Express. But we did leave the space for that. Wait. Did I do something here? No, I didn't. Okay. We should have all of that available. Good. Everything that we don't have space for here, we are gonna put up here instead. So, gray, yellow, red, blue, purple. Are we gonna shoot? Is that actually a filter basic mini loader? Or is it something different? I don't know. Do we need both? Probably do. Let's just gonna make twice as many things here. But this requires a basic mini loader, not a filter or not a chute. And okay, let's just try making this. Science is doing fine so far. It's just slow, it's fine. It does not have I am not sure I understand that. Have it. Make normal ones, please. For that we need burner inserters. Actually, I'll just fit that in down here where we had the other loaders instead. Which I believe was here. This is supposed to be green things. Oh yeah, it was here. So burner inserter thing. This is called a chute. Burner inserters for one of these. Okay, I guess they make it expensive so it doesn't feel like cheating. Did I not have something there? Maybe I didn't. Come on, robot, stop it. So this is just the gray belt speed, right? Then what happens with chutes? Exactly the same thing. I'm just gonna try this, I guess. They do use filters, inserters, so maybe they are a filter loader. This shouldn't be able to keep up with that. Is that only the chute that can do that? No. So for inserting, we can just use the most basic thing to insert anything. It looks like. Stop doing this, please. Only blue belt. So that works as expected, at least. Okay, blue ones are done. For now, let's just make all of these. And then if we want to, we can do another row. This seems like a weird bug. Do we have higher tiers yet? Because I mean that actually limits it as it should. Why don't this do the same thing? So, is this limiting it actually? Current suddenly? Then why is this not? Not sure how easy that is to see in the recording. But this is at full speed currently and this is not. So our shoots limited, but mini looters are not. Are they both limited? I will just ignore that and just always use the same tier that I'm trying to... Well, that I have the builds in, I guess. I think we will make these as well. The filters. As it might become necessary at some point. Want to reduce how many different build types we do. And we are starting to use a lot of purple, but that seems expensive to replace everything else by. That's done. I'm not entirely sure what I want to do. It doesn't say anything interesting in here, right? From this it just looks like an inserter that can keep up with the speed of the builds. Why is this belt speed half of this? I guess this is a lot simpler, it's just for iron. Maybe it's just the very, very, very basic thing we could have used at the start or something. And there's no filter to begin with. Sure, let's go with that. Good. For now we're keeping all the belt types. What we want is to grab these, if we ever make them. Turbo inserter is not being done yet. Because of blue circuits, I guess that makes sense. So as always we just steal them from here. So now we get these. And I don't even think we want the blue ones of those actually. Do we? Maybe we should keep one stack. Okay. Now, of course, the reason we did that is because we wanted them in here. Or I wanted them in here. So now we can take these. Actually put those in there. That isn't the prettiest, but it should work. We needed to make ingots here. That requires carbon as well. That can just be requested to this chest. Or just 2 stacks. Something like that maybe? Or that? Or actually just that. Wait, what? That. There. And power is becoming a problem, but that's okay. And we need to transfer all of this stuff. Hopefully 1 insert is enough. Because we will be making a lot here. And all of the output from these need to go into these. We need to go from 2 to 4. Maybe we do that. And then, since we don't have a lot of space to work with here, we go around. And we need that in here somehow. So maybe just like that. We need beacons for... Wait, no, they are affected by everything. Okay. We don't actually need those anymore, I don't think. That was for when I thought we could have these right over here. Don't have that anymore, so also this can go like that. We still need to output onto this belt, by the way, pretty fast. And this needs to output to that as well, with a bit of balance, I guess. We should keep those at the same angle if possible. Not sure what is closest to the same angle. Maybe this. Or if we just make it easier on ourselves, we do that. Close, far. So we need that belt to be full by that. We could also use loaders and splitters. But let's just assume that this will work just fine. Though that is probably a stupid assumption. Can these move down? Yeah, they can at least. Because we need to output to there. These could just directly insert. No, they can't. Never mind. Unless we do this. They still reach everything. So we should just need that. Good. It's still a mess, but I like it, I think. Again, this will be quite a lot of resources we need to get in here. It's 60 per second. Hopefully this all works when mirrored, but we don't have any pipes except for these, so that should work. And we need something like this, I guess. That's 2 to each. Yes. And power. That's not the worst I ever did, I don't think. As long as this will work. How many of these do we need? 8 to basically 24. So 4 to 12. So we basically need twice this. Going to beacon these in the middle, or are we going to beacon them from down here or something? Can we get these beaconed up enough? Three on that only. I think the solution is just to do this in the middle, down here. How do we want to output here? Because we could probably do something that doesn't take as much space. Or maybe not. Something along those lines, but that's only 3 and it doesn't hit everything. So let's just use the space that we need. Do we want that? Or do we want to underground? Can we underground? How much of this? 2 belts. Wait, what? Oh, something like that. We should be able to fit in inserters there as well. So you go close, you go far. Close, far, close, far. We have 3 machines to fill each side of the build. Could we fit in 2 more of these? Probably not. No. But I guess this is okay. Something like that. Do we want to try and save some space here? No, because we need that for beacons and stuff. I'm pretty sure this is fine. Do we have all the requests we need? I think we should also request alumina here, because we do get some in from the train. Alumina. Just a sec, thank you. And we need to output this to the network as well, right? Because we need that for silicon. I think. Yes, we're bringing aluminium ingots into silicon to make silane gas. Yep. Okay. I'm just gonna do that right here. Power. Okay, so what have we forgotten about other than just getting the resources down here? Maybe we should just double check everything. We get 2 belts here with the resources. We need to request the catalysts. And let's just take a full stack of those. Good. That just outputs ore that we put into the ore processor. That just outputs processed ore that we put in here. That outputs pellets that we put onto the belt. That we then use for all of these. They also need sodium carbonate and charcoal, which we request here. Feel like we should just do full stacks of everything here. Or when we actually speed this up and need higher throughput. The output of this gets onto that belt. And onto this belt down here, and then directly transferred here. Good. From here we get that in. Need sodium hydroxide and carbon dioxide. Carbon dioxide comes from here. Is it enough carbon dioxide? I haven't even thought about that. 600 per second. Yes. We have more than enough of that. Good. Sodium hydroxide comes from there. Fuel comes from here. We output sodium carbonate back. We haven't taken care of that. It's a little annoying. But we should have a deficit of that, right? Yes. I feel like we should just take from there and put in there. And take from there and put in there. Because they should only take from the output, right? And take what they can... No, wait, that's the output that needs to go where? Over here. So we need these going the other way. That's allowed there. Now we get half as much out as we get in. I think I saw before. We take 40 in, we get 20 out. So if we put 40 into these 6 machines, we should put 20 back into 3 of the machines. So now they each put into 1 machine, and then they should share input into a machine as well. Can we still beacon this up? I don't know. Especially if we do this. But we'll figure it out. Actually, we should just put the beacons down then. But we need this somehow. They need to both put into 1. And each put into their own. And we needed beacons. It sucks if we can't have this anywhere here. So these also get affected from over here somewhere, so they are good. And I guess these will still be good if we do this. This should affect the other side as well, I believe. As this will just be here. And they are affected, yes. I think I want this here instead, just so I can put this in there. So those are at least lined up. And this is the middle of our thing, right? Yes. Okay. I believe we're still good. I just don't want to put this into a robot chest, so they have to bring it back over here. Direct insertion for the win. Of course, this might still interfere with that. If we removed these and this, at least for the sodium carbonate, then we get sodium carbonate into these, they start producing. Then that gets put in here. That starts producing to those two. That gets put in there, that starts producing to those two. That should all eventually catch up, right? Maybe. Can we somehow limit these? I mean, we could just put them over here, I guess. If we had that there instead, that will start or stop requesting stuff when this puts in a lot. But now this is allowed to take everything, so we would need this to be a filter inserter. God dang it. That's why I wanted the direct insertion. I don't like filter inserters. But I think I'll just have to live with that in this case. And sodium carbonate. Yeah. Get rid of that. And we still need one more machine to take care of that. This is a mess, but it should work at least. Except that these all need to be filter inserters. Not that, this. That should work, right? I believe so. Good. So I'm not gonna worry too much more about that. If we trust this solution so far. So now we have taken care of that output. This is transferred directly in there. Also request more of that into here. And get that in. We output into the system. And onto belts. That are then put in here with 2 inserters each. Nothing else needed. That is put in here and output onto their own belts. That should be okay right there. So now we can start trying stuff with these. Will that mirror? Yes. And then just these. And we have 4 belts of aluminum plate. Can't reach stuff from there really. Well, maybe we can reach enough. Okay. to split this up into 2 and this up into 2. And it just needs to be a red belt from there. Something like that. I think we are good. Good enough that I want to try it. I just want to see how this looks compared to the other setup we have. Because it's probably smaller. I feel. Yep, it is. It is a little wider. But that's okay. And we now have stuff on belts that we didn't have before. And our trains are not really ready for... That's not... Is that what I compared it to? No, it's down here. Our trains are not really ready to get the plate in by belt. So we should just put that back into chests. Which means we should just put it right up against the rails. It should include all of the waste water handling, right? So we don't have to worry about anything of that type. No, I don't think so at least. Okay, we are gonna grab some more purple belt and then we're gonna go over there and try this out. $4,000 of that, that should be more than enough. Actually, even too much. Just need 80 apparently. Some blue belt, only a small amount, some red belt. Blue undergrounds, we need more of. And then loaders. Just gonna grab a lot of loaders if we actually got some more filter. No, not filter insert, but turbo inserts. And express. Oh, that just requires red circuits, which we don't have either, apparently. Are we not making red circuits here anymore? Local? Transistors. Like plastic. Is it just one of the... Wait, what? We have plastic right here. We just don't have plastic out here from the train station. Because this is waiting for advanced circuit all the time. Not advanced circuits. Yes, advanced circuits. Red circuits. They are called advanced circuits. This really needs to let the other train get in as well, so let's do that for now. Good. I'm just gonna take some of that for now. I don't want to reverse this belt in any way, so let's not do that. Just want that to run for a bit. And then we will ignore it for now, I think. We only got 4 of those though. But again, I'm gonna ignore that. Wait, I was looking at advanced circuits, but what's up with the plastic? Oh, the train is the same as for advanced circuits. Okay, never mind. We need to go make some aluminium now. Because aluminium will make more advanced circuits, and then all of our problems will be solved, hopefully. Okay, so right here is where we're going to build. We should get a train for that. Is that home? Yes, it is. Is this right? No, it's not. Here. Passenger. Good. And I think we're just going to build this to the north because we don't want to take care of all of this. Which means we will need more robots, but I think we can live with that. We also need more landfill. And then we'll get more of that from the train. Also, before I forget, I wanted to take new blueprints of these builds after we updated them. There, here. Good. Get rid of those, please. Okay. And there's our train. But unfortunately, that's all we have time for in this episode. So thank you all for joining me, and I'll see you next time. Bye.